So I'm standing in the middle of the pond at the Portland Classical Chinese Gardens with Bill, and we're going to be talking about, this is the time of year that you're moving your lotus and water lilies back out.
That's correct. Yeah, we pull them out of the pond every winter time and bring them to our nice sheltered greenhouse location where we can care for them throughout the winter. And it really gives them a jump start in the spring. The lotus really like to have hot water, so we keep them in shallow tubs, and it gets them going very early in the year.
Because for the home gardener, both lotus and lilies are hardy here, but this really does, as you said, give that jump start so you can get the blooms early.
Yeah, absolutely. You might be waiting until late August really to start seeing some blooms in your own home pond.
Now, when you take these and put them back in here, is there something special you do? Do you fertilize them? Do you split them up? What's the process?
We do. About once every 3 years, we take them out of the pots and rinse all of the soil away from them, find the choicest tubers, and replant them. So we're really not increasing our collection, but really maintaining the quality of the collection. In the wild, the lotus would be continually stretching off and reaching for new ground, and so we have to replenish the ground that they're confined to here.
And the fertilization, do you do that often?
We do. We fertilize about 3 times a year, 3 times during the season, with AquaTab fertilizer tabs that go in there, and that really keeps them growing and going.
Yeah, because I know in July and August when these are all in full bloom, it's just quite a picture.
It's fabulous. Yeah, I don't think there's any more feeling like you're in China than to see a pond full of lotus blooms.
Well, and speaking of that, you know, to the Chinese culture, these have a lot of significance. The lotus do. Tell us some about that.
They do. The tubers themselves are regularly eaten as a food source, and the seeds are also cultivated for a food source. But they also have just significance in the culture itself. The Buddhists are quite fond of it, and to them it symbolizes a perfect human being able to rise from the muck and the mud and then stretch up and produce a purity of bloom.
Yeah, and actually become beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful, just from the muck and the mud. But there's also a lot of poetic reference to them as part of the wandering soul, the lotus root broken loose and drifting down the river to find a new place to root.
Well, you know, for all of its wonderful significance, I can't think of a better place to see them blooming than here at the Portland Classical Chinese Gardens. Come out any of the hours they're open and spend some time here and just soak in all of the beauty that this place is. Thanks so much, Bill.
Thank you, William.